Hello, everyone, unique couples, community. This is, yes, Unique Couples Sunday Night Live, and we are indeed live. I am Linda Wright Patrick, all the way from Freeport, Bahamas, and I'm excited to talk about today's topic. Yes, today's topic. Wives, are you doing it? Are you doing it? And so today we will be talking about what every wife needs to know and do. And I have a confession to make. It's like, who am I fooling? Like, really? I mean, just the other day, I'm trying to question whether or not I am doing what I need to do as a wife. Am I being who I need to be? Am I being successful? Am I pleasing my husband? So, yeah. Who am I to talk about what every wife needs to know and do? And that's a question that, hey, a lot of us wives will have, on our minds. Like, who am I? Am I doing it right? Am I being the best that I can be? Am I meeting expectations? These are all questions that you kind of have on your mind most of the time. And we'll look at some of those. I will let you know 5 things every wife needs to know. And of course, it is based on some of, what I have been through personally. And I will also let you know three things that you need to do as a wife. And so, yes, stay tuned in. If you have not subscribed to our channel, go ahead and subscribe. And yes, I'm thinking that, yes, you definitely need to go ahead and share this video, like it, and let someone know that they need to be here. And I want to see all of you who are live with us. Go ahead and hashtag Live Squad. Good to see all of you who are with us. And we also want to take time out to thank our sponsors who made it possible. Style Me Pretty. And you can find Shadra at 441-7977. Go ahead and get all of your hair care needs, your hair braided, your daughter's hair braided as well. Then Hair to Please, 351-1962. Get all of your frontal weaves and more from Hair to Please. And of course, you can go ahead and get your hair styled. And then the Nail Lab Creation. Let's not forget those manicures, ladies, pedicures, making sure we are taking care of ourselves from head to toe. So go ahead and contact the Nail Lab Creations and let them know that we at Unique Couples sent you. So let's see who is here with us. Yes, good to see you, Kathy, Deborah. Go ahead and invite someone. Let them know, oh my goodness, Violet Patrick is on. Mom is on as well. Good to see all of you who are joining us for Hello, Gia, what every wife needs to know and do. So there are a lot of burning questions. You do something. Sometimes our actions don't really match what we intend to do or say we're going to do. And then sometimes we basically just don't do what we need to do as wives. And some of us experience, our husbands going outside of our marriages. Some of us experience, that boredom in our marriage where we're not sure where we are because there's just no excitement, no life, no energy in our marriage. And we're just hanging on because of the kids or for whatever reason. So we want to look at what we need to do as wives, what we need to know to definitely make sure our relationship is successful. So wives, what are you doing? Are you leaning? Are you being supportive? Are you helping your spouse? Is he depending on you? Can he depend on you? Okay. Are you living up to your full potential? What are you doing or not doing that is making your relationship successful? Okay. What are some of the healthy habits you have that is definitely helping your relationships? All of those things are questions that you can answer, questions that you can kind of like judge, base, and know the answers for. And if you don't like the response, you don't like the answer, make sure you, hey, check us out. Definitely check us out in the Unique Couples Marriage Club. Okay, check us out in the Unique Couples Marriage Club. There, you can find us there. Vito and I, and of course, we will make sure you are on that journey for more in your marriage. Motivation, inspiration, and transformation. So if you have any more questions after the show today, be sure to join us in the Unique Couples Marriage Club if you have any more questions that you need answered. So number one, what is it that every wife needs to know? Type it in chat for us. Go ahead, write it in. Let us know your takeaways. Any questions you have, go ahead and put it in the chat. We love hearing from you, and we will definitely respond. So, number one, every wife needs to know this. Number one is how he, your husband, loves to be loved. How does he love to be loved? What is it that he loves for you to do or say, or how to make him feel that shows that, hey, you love him? What does that look like for him? When he is feeling this love from you, what does he love for you to do that is showing that you love him? So know how he loves to be loved. So is it, okay, you're cooking a great meal for him and he knows that, oh yes, you're doing some, you're servicing him where, you're making sure his meals are done, ironing his clothing, or are those things that he likes you to do that lets him know that you love him? If that's the case, then, well, get your servicing on, ladies. Or is it the things that you say? Are you encouraging him and letting him know that he's the man and he can do it and he can do anything, and you're supporting him? Does he need to hear from you? If that is what it is for him, then go ahead and do that. Or does he just love the fact that you are just there physically being next to him and near him? Whatever it is, does he like you to talk? Does he like you to just be there? Does he like you to encourage him? Whatever it is, you need to be that and be there for your man. Yes, for your husband. So know how he loves to be loved. Know what are the things that he likes you to do that shows that, hey, yes, you love him. So make a list, study him if you have to, ladies, and go ahead and do those things. So number two. So number one is know how he loves to be loved. Okay. Number two, know how to rock his world in and outside the bedroom. Yes, that is definitely a part of it. You need to definitely know how to rock his world. And let's face it, if you're not doing it, why not? This is your spouse, your husband, your man. You need to be the one who is doing it. You need to be the one who is rocking his world. You need to know how to rock his world. No one else but you. So you need to be doing a great job of knowing how to do that and definitely getting it done. Okay. So know how to rock his world and make sure that you do it well. Okay. Make sure you know how to rock his world in and outside of the bedroom. Number three. Okay. Write those comments down. Let's see. Write those down. The points down. Yes. Inside and outside the bedroom. Know how to rock his world. So that was number two. And we're talking about what every wife needs to know and do. Okay, so we have 5 things that every wife needs to know. And then we have 3 things that she definitely needs to do. So number 3, wives, you need to know him. That's number 3. Know him. Know him. His fantasies, desires, wants, and dreams. Everything about him, what he wants in the present, what he is thinking about in the future, as it relates to maybe even his career, even what he wants to achieve, what he wants to do personally, socially. You need to know him, like study him. We like to say in the Unique Couples Marriage Club, you are getting your spouseology degree, where you learn so much about your spouse and you apply those principles. Hey, you need to know him. No one else needs to know him better than you. You need to know him better than anyone. So you need to have that degree in him, that degree in your husband, that degree where you know him from head to toe better than anybody else, inside out, twisted around, and everything. You need to know him. Definitely a must. Okay, so yes, his likes. That's a part of what you need to know as a wife, because hey, you're going to use this information too, right? Yes, you know his desires, you know his fantasies, so you're going to implement those. You are going to incorporate that in your relationship. You will incorporate that in the way you speak, in the things that you do. So you know he likes a certain thing, so you are going to make sure that, hey, when the time comes, and maybe it's a birthday or just the daily celebrations, like don't wait just for the birthday or Valentine's or any special occasion. Make each day special. Okay, so you know he likes certain things, then why not include that in making his day special? Okay, and guess what? Sometimes we have all the good intentions about doing these things, and then guess what happens? We intend to do it, but then we fall out and we don't live up to the actions. So we need our intentions to match our actions. They need to be aligned, okay? What we say and what we do need to connect, okay? So definitely you need to make sure that you know him. Know him. His fantasies, desires, wants, needs, dreams, likes. Know all of that about him, because you're going to use that information positively to influence and impact your relationship. As the queen of this home, as the queen of his heart, as the woman of his dreams, you are going to know all about him. So study him, ladies. Need to learn more about making sure you study him and know him right. Go ahead, join us in the Unique Couples Marriage Club. The link is in the description and in the comments, so you could go ahead, join us in the Unique Couples Marriage Club. Listen, you might say, why invest? A small investment. Why invest? Why, put out money to do this? I already know my husband, but guess what? Every day, in every way, ladies, we are growing and changing. The person you married 10 years ago, maybe even last week, will not necessarily be the same person who he is today. And you're not the same. At least I hope you're not, because we are all growing and changing. The environment changes us, our experiences, everything shapes our reality just so differently. We are constantly growing and changing, becoming better. So with all of that improvement and changing in our lives, our relationships needs to improve and be better as well. So that is why you invest in your marriage, because your marriage does not stay stagnant. If it's not growing and improving, it is stagnating, and slowly but surely that boredom will turn into something else where you find your relationship deteriorating. Okay, so make sure you know him. Join us in the Unique Couples Marriage Club for more. So number four, yes, we are number 4 of 5 things every wife needs to know, and then 3 things that she needs to do. Number 4 is you need to know how to connect with yourself. Yes, I had to learn this let's say hard way, but you can be so busy. Ladies, we get so busy giving and doing and just just kind of like being there for everyone else, that sometimes we forget to be there for ourselves. And if you get so caught up in just being there for everyone else and you never take time for you, you never take that break, you never take that time to kind of like rejuvenate, then what happens is you kind of lose yourself. Fido always tell me, like he used to say it, and then I'm like, what is he talking about? And when it finally clicked, it clicked in a way that, yes, I understand what he was saying. So he would always say, yes, you need to make sure that you're loving you, because if you don't, you have to take time for you, because if you don't take time for you and love you, then how could you love us? And I'm like, oh, what you talking about? So, I'm going about my day, making sure everything is right, everything, the family is set, everybody is set. And then sometimes to the point where, I'm so exhausted, I barely have time for myself. So he'd say, hey, love you first. Great advice, right? Awesome, awesome. So ladies, take time to connect with yourself. Take time off to rejuvenate, to relax, to recharge and release. Yes, release those burdens, the stress. Take time to just talk. Take time to, if it needs to be girl time, you go ahead and you have that girl time. Make sure you take time off to just fill yourself, because you've been giving and giving and giving. You need to also make sure that you fill yourself with that peace, fill yourself with just giving yourself back that love. And it's not just all about physically taking care of yourself, like self-care. Okay, it's not just physically, it's emotionally and mentally as well. Okay, take time to read a book, to listen to music, to just stay in just solitude by yourself, listen to nature, whatever it is. Take time to connect with yourself, because when you take time to connect with yourself and you're at peace with yourself and you're loving yourself, you are going to be so super just great at doing it for your husband and for your children. So yes, wives, you need to take time to connect with yourself, because you will be a better you. You'll be able to love more fully and better because you took that time for yourself. Okay, so we're at number five of 5 things every wife needs to know, and then 3 things she needs to do. Number 5 is, you need to know, I need to know, we need to know how to evaluate our performance. So number 5, we need to know how to evaluate your performance. And when we talk about evaluating your performance, we're talking about in 2 different ways. Okay, and the 2 different ways that really count, that really matter. So when you think about evaluating your performance, first think about personal introspection and evaluation. Okay, am I being the wife that I'm called to be? Am I doing what I say I'm doing? Are my actions matching my words? Are my intentions matching my actions? Am I doing what I need to do to make my relationship successful? Am I truly being the wife that my husband needs? So ask yourself those questions and answer. Okay, you do the evaluation. Okay, you do the evaluation on yourself. You ask yourself those questions. Write them down if you have to. Ask yourself those questions. Answer. And depending on where you are with those answers, you might not like some of the answers. Go ahead and correct it. Change what you need to change, but make sure that you evaluate and correct. Okay? And the second part of that evaluation that you need to do would be spousal evaluation. Yes, your spouse gets to evaluate you. So you've looked at yourself, you've evaluated yourself, and now it's time for your spouse to do that. Initially, when I started to do this, it would be like every 6 months, and I'd have that conversation. Okay, what do I need to work on? What could we work on better? What needs to change? How, just kind of like evaluating, the things. And then guess what? Sometimes, ladies, we think actually that we're doing the things that we're saying. And then we realize, hold on. When was the last time I initiated sex? When was the last time I cooked this favorite meal? When was the last time I went out of my way to thank him for all the things that he's done? When is the last time that I showed him appreciation? When is the last time that I cheered him on? So when you really look at it and you really like look at each component of what you think it is to be a great wife, to be your husband's great wife, when you look at all those things, measure up and then have him do the same. Am I doing what I say I'm doing? How do I measure up to these different things and go in every area? Okay, so if you're doing something in the kitchen, if you have duties or roles that you do around the home, evaluate that. How am I speaking? What is my tone like? What could I work on? What could I improve? How am I in the bedroom? Is there anything that I need to do to work on and improve on? How could I be more of, who I need to be for you? Have your spouse evaluate you. I know it is going to be scary, but we teach you exactly what you need to do. And we will be doing that next week in the Unique Couples Marriage Club. So you can go ahead and join us there and learn exactly what you need to do to make sure that you are being the wife of his heart. So what are some things that we need to do as ladies? What do we need to do as ladies? So we talked about 5 things every wife should know. Number 1, how he loves to be loved. Number 2, how to rock his world in and outside the bedroom. Number 3, know him, his fantasies, desires, wants, dreams, likes. Number 4, how to connect with yourself. Okay. And then number 5 was how to evaluate your performance. So we talked about all the things that ladies need to know. Next section. Yes, what do you need to do? So you know all of these things. These are the things that you know. But guess what? Knowing something and not doing it, it's like you might as well didn't know it at all. Knowing doesn't change anything. It's the action. Action brings transformation. So you have all of this information and you do nothing with it, nothing is going to happen. You have the information, but you know it counts. More than anything, you know it counts. It's the transformation. It's the actions you do. And that is definitely something we push and promote, making sure you do the transformation, those daily things, the daily steps every day, the spas that we have in our Unique Couples Marriage Club. It's the doing every day, little drips of love, little pieces at a time that will make your relationship great. So 3 things that you need to do. 3 things that we need to do, ladies, to make sure we are being all that we need to be in our relationship. So number 1 is perform better than yesterday. Perform better than yesterday. Okay, while I remember, ladies, put your comments in the chat. Any questions, go ahead and put those in the chat. We would love to hear from you. Yes, the link for the Unique Couples Marriage Club is in the chat. You could go ahead and register there and join us. So yes, let me know your takeaways. Go and put those in the chat for us. And yeah, so we look forward to hearing from you. Put your comments in the chat. I see Gia says, great advice. Awesome. Go ahead and put your comments in the chat. So when we talk about you performing better than yesterday, okay, so maybe yesterday you said, I love you once. Okay, so today I'm going to do better. I'll say I love you. Maybe I'll go for twice. Maybe yesterday you cheered him on and said something positive. Half-heartedly maybe, or maybe you did it wholeheartedly, but you just did it once. Tomorrow, how about increasing that? So be better than yesterday, okay? If you initiated once last month, then how about increasing it to twice this month? Okay, so every day, just be a little better. That's it. Just a small little difference. Be better than you were yesterday. And that's with everything. Yes, how you speak, what you say, what you're doing. Just be better. Perform better than yesterday. whatever it is, just perform better than yesterday. Okay. Hello, Alphanique. Alphanique say, knowing how he loves to be loved is what I am taking away. Awesome. Awesome. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen who were watching. Go ahead and let us know your takeaways in the chat. So perform better than yesterday. If you were, loving him up yesterday, maybe today, do it even better. Whatever it is. Did you cook his favorite meal yesterday? Well, today you're going to do, something even better. Okay, so it's just the little things, daily little step. Just be better than you were yesterday. And that's with every area of your relationship. Be better than you were yesterday. And number two, and this is an area that, hey, ladies, this is like what love is for us is what respect is for your husband. It is the major thing. So if you're not doing this, then you need to start with this, okay? Because love for a man is RESPECT, respect, okay? So respect your husband's role, position, thoughts, feelings. Yes, men have feelings as well. Ideas. Respect him as the man of your home, your heart, your marriage. Respect him. That is a major turn on. Because if you're being disrespectful to him and not respecting him, that is almost like saying you have taken away his affection. You have taken away basically the love. It's like saying you really don't love him. So that respect has to be there and it has to be continuous. So don't give it and take it away and give it. No, make sure that respect is there all the time. Sometimes, hey, they might not even deserve it, but that's not for you to judge. You make sure that you show that respect and you respect your husband all the ways. That is something that you need to do as a wife. That's something that I need to do, and that's something that is paramount, very important. So we make sure that happens. And then number three, yes, number three, love for a man is respect. Go and put those comments in the chat. Number three is be creative in the bedroom based on your conversation. So before, we'd say in previous videos and stuff, you could go ahead and watch. We've done our Unique Couples After Dark exclusively on YouTube. So we've had those conversations. We're in the club. We're in our Unique Couples Marriage Club. That's our paid club where we get one-on-one. We do our Monday to Friday. We do our daily lives. We do our 7-minute quickies. We did our 7 to 10 minutes of quickies, summer quickies during the summer. And now we are doing our quickies for September. Okay, so we're doing our quickies for September. And for each day, there's a action step and something that you need to do based on, what we are talking about that week and the concerns that people may have. So one of the things that we would have said and we would have gone through, even in our How to Strengthen Your Marriage Facebook group, we are in there as well. We've had conversations in there. So you could go ahead and join us in that group as well if you haven't done so already. We've talked about having that conversation, just being free and open with your spouse where you can actually talk about things that are sexual in nature. Because, some people have a problem with talking about, sex and their relationship. But in the Unique Couples Marriage Club, we make it a point to talk about all the areas that affects couples. And you are invited to be a part of that experience as well. We have on September 27, we have our Unique Couples date night. It is going to be spectacular. It's our Sparks Explosion date night. You want to be a part of that? Go ahead, register to be a part of that, or you can go ahead and pay the fee to join us for that date night and be in the club for that month. It is September 27th. If you're interested in the Sparks Explosion date night, type date night in chat. Be a part of that. It is going to be phenomenal. We have couples from all around the world, and we're getting together, and we are going to have a great time during that Sparks Explosion date night. And then also in October 4th, we have our Sex is Everything webinar coming up. You want to be a part of that, type webinar in the chat. Go ahead, find the link in the description. Be a part of those two major events. If you're in the club already, you get to be in there and get this information, this transformation, these activities and fun we're going to have as a club. You will be able to get all of that free of charge. So if you're not in the club, join the club today. Go ahead and register and be a part of our Unique Couples Marriage Club. Okay, so when we were looking at the things that you need to do as ladies, okay, things that you need to do, we said be creative in the bedroom based on your conversation. Some people are afraid to talk about all things, everything related to marriage. We know that, hey, marriage is wholly undefiled, the bed is. So everything you do in there between you and your spouse is okay. It's legit. It's fine. So go ahead, join us in the Unique Couples Marriage Club. If you have not subscribed to our Unique Couples channel, go ahead and subscribe to our Unique Couples YouTube channel and be a part of the conversation. And of course, we definitely want to see you in the Unique Couples Club. Join us for date night. So ladies, definitely be better than you were yesterday. Respect your husband and be creative in and outside of the bedroom. Everything is not sex, but sex is everything. Be a part of the Sex is Everything webinar October 4th. Be a part of our date night. Yes, we are going to have an amazing time. And guess what? I am celebrating all of September long for my birthday. And I want to see all my friends are going to be a part of that spectacular event as we have our Sparks Explosion. So we're going to have couples from all around the world join us, and you could be a part of that as well. Join us in the Unique Couples Marriage Club. We love hearing from you. Go ahead, let us know your comments and takeaways. Put it in the chat. Oh my goodness, yes, go and put it in the chat. Okay, Kathy says, yes, the takeaway is respect. Gia says, respect your man always. And definitely, I love this one. Love for a man is RESPECT. Ladies, our Sparks Explosion. Be a part of that. Be a part of the conversation. Be a part of the transformation. Your relationship matters. Okay, make the investment. If you don't make the investment today, and someone else does, invested in your spouse, in your relationship, there's no excuse, right? You have to take the time out to make the commitment. We spent all of this money on our marriage, on the wedding, and then we want to forget about our marriage and think that the wedding was the end of the story. The wedding is not the end of the story. The wedding was the beginning. So you want to go ahead and make sure that you invest in your relationship. A small investment today will mean great rewards later. So go ahead, be a part of our Unique Couples Marriage Club. We want to see you there. The link is in the description. Go ahead and join us. We also want to take time out to thank our sponsors. And we hope that you go ahead and let them know that we sent you, Unique Couples, we sent you so that you can get that unique special touch discount, everything. And remember to subscribe to our Unique Couples YouTube channel. We will definitely see you in the Unique Couples Marriage Club. Love sharing with you all. Yes, and we will see you on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. for Unique Couples After Dark. And next week, join us for next week Sunday, join us on Unique Couples Sunday Night Live and that'll be in our 2 videos down, for what every man needs to know and do. Yes, what your husband needs to know and do. Ladies, be there. Men, be there. We had fun. And I am saying that in the plural because, Vito is right there. Type it up in the chat as well. I had fun sharing with you. Ladies, I want to see you registered to be a part of the club. Go ahead and we will see you on Wednesday and next week. We had fun. As always, Unique Couples, we are all about building stronger couples, healthier marriages, and happier families. Goodbye.